Hey everybody, welcome back to Eldred's Workshop. This is one for gardeners. You have a lot of plants, need a lot of compost? Well, those plastic bins aren't going to cut it, so we're going to upgrade our compost by twofold, going around collecting some free pallets. It's only going to cost us $6. Show you a little rundown of what I did in creating this amazing compost set. Stay tuned to see the final product. Now let's go. So on this day, my dad was in town, so I said, hey man, can you come help me collect some pallets for this outdoor compost that I want to do? And he was like, why not? So luckily I live in a place that's got some industrial shops and stuff around there. I've been driving by this place for weeks and eyeballing it for some good pallets to pull. So we pulled in and, they have a whole bunch of pallets outside for free. Pallets for free, man. Free wood. As we were loading up all these pallets, we noticed that there was this weird shaped pallet with something else in it, and then this guy came out. And he's like, hey, that's for free, guys! So we walked over, discussed it with him, we're like, we can take this? He's like, go for it, man. We misordered it, and we're just gonna throw it away unless somebody takes it. Found a free piece of marble back there. I mean, it goes to show that if you're willing to take the time and take a chance to go out there and survey the situation for some free stuff, sometimes you get lucky. It ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah, so you wanted to make, you said like a little outdoor barbecue like thing?
I can put that as the countertop.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like fireproof.
Dude, I was like, that's what I saw that, I was like, oh, I was wondering if I was gonna do a concrete countertop. I'll just have to make it to the size of that,
Yeah.
I was gonna do like 8 foot by whatever,
That's beautiful, like piece right there.
It's probably $300, $400 worth right there.
I bet you so.
Should we get another pallet or we got room?
Whatever.
Well, you get the general idea. We got some pallets. Now let's get started. So you can see I kind of started here. I got 5 pallets, right? I got a pallet for the back, which was about 6 feet. I got 2 matching pallets here, which I got all of these for free. I just took my truck around. There's the other one, because I obviously have something over here that I'm gonna be replacing with this. So I'm basically gonna build, this is our anaerobic, and then do our aerobic compost here for all our household scraps and everything like that. Retrofitting this right here, I took pieces of another pallet, which you'll see gathered over there, and I'm making this here, kind of filled in these places, a motorcycle engine mount, and I took these off and I basically used everything. It had screws. I didn't have to buy anything for this, all free. I mean, I already have the tools. I'm gonna take my brad nailer and kind of just get some quick fixes. See me finish off this. We're gonna do some tracks here. So this will sit here on both sides like that. And then we'll put one right here. And then we'll have little pieces of wood sliding down. Super easy concept, but really effective. Let's start from there. Recut these, I ripped them on, I had 2x4s that came with that other pallet. I ripped them down on my table saw. Just eyeball this first piece. And we're gonna brad nail it in place. Watch your finger. Didn't really draw any plans, I just kind of did it. Got the idea and just kind of ran with it. I'll probably fix a couple screws in here. Make sure you don't drop any of these on here and stick one in your foot. I got the handy dandy angle iron, circular. like such. And then you build from there. I'm gonna do that because it's a little boring for you guys and I don't want you to have to watch that. And we want you to stick around at the end to see the finished product. Next, I'm going to put some slats that I have here and to make it look more like this so that there's less places for the dirt to fall out of, that we can keep everything kind of, you know, enclosed in this area as much as possible and give it as much air as possible. Hey everybody, you know, if you're still watching, you know, we'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the channel, as we're a young channel and we're trying to grow. So give us a click and a like and a comment, and enjoy the rest of the show. Looking good. See there, boom, and then we're gonna have all this area in here. It's probably 4 foot by 2.5. Gonna give ourselves a lot more space to get all our plants going. We got a whole garden. All right, so I went for another pallet run because after talking to the wife, we're thinking that we want to take this, which you can see now we've filled, and it looks like we're getting some good temperature. We're in the almost active range. It is pretty warm out here today. This needed to be moved, so we had to do that. This one will attach here, and then we'll do another setup here. But since we got so many, you know, planter beds, I went and got more pallets to make this another one. So we're extending this so that we can have all this be compost for food scraps and everything like that. So that's what you're gonna see. Doing here is building a track down here. Slide these boards in. Hey everybody. This is the finished product here. I lost the audio on this, so I'm doing a little voiceover. I put in some pipes here to make it a little bit more rigid. As you can see, it's pretty firm, doesn't move around. Put a screw in there to hold it in place. This was a leaf mold, and we are using that dried carbon that we're going to use to make a hot compost out of our fresh garden vegetables and food waste, and, you know, remaining soil that we have from other plants, or, you know, clippings, etc. So I also put in a post here, put in a screw to firm that. It was a lot better than the rebar that we had put in there previously. Super happy with the outcome. The amount that we gained from doing this and the fact that we didn't spend any money was huge. I don't know if you can see here, there's a couple bolts there in the back. This is what cost $6. Were 3, I think, 6-inch carriage bolts to screw one pallet into the back pallet. So everything else was free. I mean, look at this. We got a lot of space. And you know what? I think it looks pretty damn good. Man, the payouts to this compost are so great. You know, consider it. I mean, I said 2 times the amount, but we probably got enough space to do at least 5 times the amount with this little build. That was $6. So if you got a garden and you got the space, I do suggest this. It's probably the best, most affordable compost solution that I've ever seen it on YouTube a couple of times, but it is definitely worth the time and definitely the money. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for staying tuned to the show, and I'm gonna get to work.